Dear students, welcome to this tutorial. Today we are reading the remaining part of first type of solved question from the topic exponential equation. And you know, we have already read one period in our previous video. We read the first type of solved question from the topic exponential equation. It means we have read this type of problem, 2 to the power x plus 2 to the power x plus 1 equals to this type. Having plus power in all problems. But today we are going to read the same, again the first type of short question, the remaining part, let us say. So having minus power. So before we just do solve it, I must tell you something. So we have already read two classes, the same topic. So sometimes in some books you may see this type of question. 5 to the power x equals to 0.04. Then we have already talked about the main concept of solving exponential equation. So while solving the problems related to the topic exponential equation, the main idea, by making same basis, when using the concept, if the bases are same, the powers are equal, we use that concept the most. So 5 to the power x, if we do have this type of question, don't take tension. Change it into fraction. Then you know very well the concept of changing a decimal number into fraction. You read already in your previous classes. So when we change 0.04 in fraction, it becomes 4 by 100. And this concept you read already in Gura classes. So 0.04 4 by 100. So 4 upon 100. And change it. 4 ones are 4, 4 25s are 100. Well, 5 to the power x equals to 1 upon 25. After this, 5 to the power x equals to 1 upon 5, 25 means 5 is square. Then after this, 5 to the power x equals to take it up. And you know very well how to use law of negative index. This while reading law of negative index, we have already talked about the concept. When we take any term from down to up, the sign of power changes. It is when 5 square is taken up, it is the 5 to the power minus 2. Then after this, the bases became same. Then after powers are equal, that is x equals to minus 2. Therefore x equals to minus 2 is the answer of this problem. And in some books you may see the next type, that is 2 upon 3 whole power x equals to 2 upon 3 to the power 5. Then do check the bases, both bases are same. Then here in this problem you can use the concept directly. And the bases are same, the powers are equal. X is equals to 5. But sometimes the same problem may be given by this way. 2 by 3 whole power x equals to 3 by 2 whole power 4. Check the bases. The left base will have 2 upon 3. The right base will have 3 by 2. Are the bases same? No. But we have one idea to make same is 2 upon 3 whole power x equals to just write the reciprocal of the base. In the case of base line will down in. Then here is 3 by 2. If we write 2 by 3, the sign of power changes. That is here minus 4. After this x, the base becomes same. X equals to minus 4. So my lessons, you may see these type problems in some reference books to by this idea. So let us start today's type. Okay, one number we have, its solution starts 2 to the power x plus 2 to the power x minus 2 equals to 5. Then my listeners, I will increase my speed a little because this type of problem we were already in our previous class. So here 2 to the power of single, do copy it, same 2 to the power of plus bracket 2 to the power of times 2 to the power minus 2 equals to 5. This concept we read already while reading the topic laws of indices. So you know about the concept. You can just check also. This can be broken by this way also. Because the bases are same, right? In a single base we have the powers in multiplication. When you simplify this, that becomes this much. So this can be done. Then after this, just check this big 4 plus, and after plus we have one factor common, that is 2 to the power x. Take it common. Here we have 1. And if we don't have anything remaining, we write always 1 plus 2 to the power x already taken common, 2 to the power minus 2 remaining equals to 5. Well, 2 to the power x 1 plus. Now here we have 2 to the power minus 2. And you know very well, my dear students, here you have to simplify it. You have to write the value of 2 to the power minus 2 by using law of negative index. You can do that directly. 2 to the power minus 2, the value is 1 upon 4. So 2 to the power minus 2. Here is the power negative. So let us simplify by making positive power. Here we have base 2. So to make the negative power positive, we have the base reciprocal of the base. So here is 2. That is actually 2 upon 1. So its reciprocal is 1 upon 2. So we write 1 upon 2. The power was negative, now positive. Minus 2. Now that became plus 2. So 1 is square 1 and 2 is square, that is 4. So 2 to the power minus 2, that is actually 1 upon 4. Similarly, we may have 5 to the power minus 1. So again we have the negative power. So to change the negative power into positive, the right reciprocal of the base, that is 5 here. It is actually 5 upon 1, so 1 upon 5 power plus 1. So 1 to the power 1, that is 1. 5 to the power 1, 5. So 5 to the power minus 1, that is actually 1 upon 5. 1 upon 5, but we have 2 to the power minus 2. That is 2 to the power minus 2, the value is 1 by 4. So let us write over here 1 upon 4 equals to 5. After this, 2 to the power x. Then now here we have to simplify these 2. Here is the case of fraction, so you should know the concept of simplification of fraction as well. So let me add these 2 fractions in graph. Here is 1 plus 1 upon 4. You know very well about the addition of 2 fractions, but I am going to tell you the direct idea to add any 2 fractions. 1 upon 1. If we don't have denominator, we say there is one denominator. So very simple idea. Multiply denominator with denominator. 1 4 za 4. In Nepal we say tala tala multiplying, tala writing. 4 1 za 4. Then I will go by this way. 4 1 za 4 plus sign over here. Then 1 1 za 1. Then after this it is 4 plus 1 5 by 4. One more. If I have 2 plus 1 by 3. While simplifying these 2, it is actually 2 upon 1. That is denominator with denominator. 3 1 za 3. Then after go by this way. 3 2 za 6 plus 1 1 za 1. If here be minus sign, just write minus sign over here. Then now it is 5 upon 3. Then after this 1 whole, sorry, 7 upon 3. 3 to the 6, 2 whole, 1 upon 3 is the sum. But here 1 plus 1 by 4. So let us say, by the direct idea, it is 1. It is actually 1 upon 1. So let us say, tala multiplying, tala 4 1s are 4. Then after 4 1s, go by this way. 4 ones are 4 plus 1 ones are 1 equals to 5. Then after this 2 to the power x, 4 plus 1, 5 by 4 equals to 5. Then after this, where are 2 to the power x? If you have a whole number, you can do simplify easily. You can do solve easily. But here is fraction number. Be careful. 2 to the power x. You know that 2 to the power x times 5 equals to 5. You can do solve it easily. 2 to the power x equals to 5 by this 5. This concept you know. But here we have fractional number. So go by this way. 2 to the power x equals to. To make you easier to understand. So 5 divided by 5 upon 4. Go by this way. Just divide this 5 by this much. So you can do sum directly also by using direct idea. But 5 divided by this much. Then after the sum steps over here, overall 2 to the power x equals to. Then 5 times. Change division sign into multiplication. Then write the reciprocal of the fraction right after the sign division. Here is 5 upon 4. Do write 4 upon 5. Now this concept also you read already in your previous class. So 5 cancel. 2 to the power x equals to 4 remaining. After this type problem we read already. 2 to the power x equals to 4 means 2 is square. This we are adding to make equal bases. Then x is equals to 2. Let me see if the bases are same. Powers are equal. 2 is the answer. So only you should know while simplifying these two fractions. Then after you can do solve easily. And the next one, question number 2 is exactly similar to the first one. So this time I hope you will try by yourself. Let me do the next one. Okay, free number. Its solution 2 to the power x plus 1 times 3 to the power x plus 2 equals to 18. But we my distance here is multiplication sign. And in multiplication lots of indices can be used. But what is the base over here? 2. Here 3. Are the bases same? No. Can we simplify by using lots of indices? No. But if you have plus or minus 1, by the time we go by the method which we have already used in number 1. But as multiplication go by this way, 2 to the power x bracket times 2 to the power 1. Then do that this sign over here times 3 to the power x times 3 to the power 2 equals to 18. After this, all have multiplication sign. That is, if we have all multiplication, we can't take common factor. Then after this, check over here. Here is 2 to the power x. Here is 3 to the power x. Then I want to remind you something. 2 to the power x times 3 to the power x. 2 and 3 have equal powers. That is, if a cube times b cube, this can be written ab whole cube. This can be written. This is also one law of indices. This concept we read already in our previous classes. So here, as 2 and 3 have equal powers, can be written 2 times 3 whole power x. This can be written. So, using this concept, as 2 and 3 are equal powers, let us write these two into single power. 2 times 3 whole power x. Because 2 has the power x, 3 has also the power x. 2 and 3 are equal powers. So we have written by using single power. Times 2 to the power 1, right? Its value is 2. Times this written over here. We have again next remaining 3 square, that is 9 equals to 18. Well, this is do 3 to the 6 to the power x times do multiply 18 equals to 18. Then after this 6 to the power x equals to 18 divided by 18. Well, 6 to the power x equals to 18. 1 is 18. Then after this, very simple to solve. 6 to the power x equals to, in the place of 1 we can write 6 to the power 0. Then after this the bases became same. If the bases are same, the powers are equal, that is x is equals to 0. Therefore x equals to 0 is the answer. So my listeners, be careful in this step. As 2 and 3 have equal powers, we have written into single power. So my listeners, I want to solve the same problem by the next idea. Same question by the next idea. Again the same 3 number. The solution 2 to the power x plus 1 times 3 to the power x plus 2 equals to 18. Well, copy it same 2 to the power x plus 1 times 3 to the power x plus 2. Both say up. We have copied same. After the right side we have 18. Just do prime factors of 18. 2 9s are 18. Then after 3 3s are 9. The prime factors of 18 are 2 times 3 times 3. Well, 2 to the power x plus 1 times 3 to the power x plus 2 equals to. Then after finding prime factors, then I write the factors in exponent form. Here we have single 2. That is 2 to the power 1, that's not necessary to write. Times where 3 times 3, it can be done 3 square. After finding prime factors, write the prime factors in power form or exponent form. Then after this, then this concept, please before I do solve the next step, I want to tell you the very new concept. If we have 2 times x equals to 3, let us say 2x equals to 3. This can be simplified, or this can be written by 2x by 3 equals to 1. This 3 can be taken over here. This can be done because when you do simplify this, you will 100% get this much. It can be checked also. So this is one equation. If we have 2x by 3 equals to 1, by cross multiplication 2x 1s are 2x equals to 3 1s are 3. This can be done. So when you take this 3 down side, right side nothing remaining, we can write 1. So this is very new concept for you. This can be done because when you again simplify this, you will 100% get this much. So please, we are going to use this concept over here. So 2 to the power x plus 1, do copy it same. Times 3 to the power x plus 2, do copy it same. Right now we have 2 times 3 square. Check all down. 2 times 3 square equals to right side, nothing remaining, we write 1. Then if you do cross multiplication also, you will get this much. Then after this, then do check. Here we have the base 2. Downside we have also the base 2. We have division relation, and you know very well in division we subtract the powers. So let us use that concept. 2 to the power. Upside we have x plus 1. Downside side we have 2 to the power. No power means plus 1 power. When we take plus 1 up, that becomes minus 1. Plus power, plus 1 and minus 1. We have jumped. Then after use the same concept over here. Here is also 3 base. Here also 3 base. 3 same base. In division we subtract the powers. Upside we have x plus 2. 3 to the power x plus 2. Downside we have again plus 2. When we take it up, becomes minus 2 equals to 1. Be careful, my dear students, in this step. 2 same base. In division we have subtracted the powers. 3 same base. In division we have subtracted the powers. Plus 1 minus 1 cancelled. Plus 2 minus 2 cancelled. We have 2 to the power x times 3 to the power x equals to 1. Then after this 2 and 3 have equal powers, can be written into single value. 2 times 3 whole power x. This concept we have already talked. Right, so we have 1. Well, 2 3s are 6 to the power x equals to right side we have 1. Then after this, here x is exponent. So we have to go by this way. 6 to the power x equals to 6 to the power 0. And you know very well in the place of 1, we can write 6 to the power 0. 2 may be equal bases, because you know 6 to the power 0 also gives the value 1. Then after this, the bases became same. What is the power over here? X equals to here 0. Therefore, x is equals to 0. This is the answer. So my answer, I show the same problem by the next idea. Whichever you feel easier, you can go by that idea. So today we read the remaining part of first type of solution from the topic exponential equation. That by looking this video, please try to solve some questions related to this and try to solve. And for you, I have copied some questions on board. Please copy these and try to solve it at your home. Do publish a lot. In our next class, we shall talk the second type of short question from the same topic. Thank you.